I thought I mislabeled the container. There are some wrong isopod in the bin. Okay, so after processing the leaves, maybe we'll start a video of feeding leaves to isopods. Let's get right into it. So, this is a glacier isopod, and they have been doing quite well. In fact, they're actually growing. They're actually producing. And there are quite a lot of them as well. See, this one is very white. So, since the isopod is doing so well, I decided to give them a treat. Some leaves. So many springtails. So I decided to give them some leaves to consume. So maybe 2 or 3 leaves should be enough. So now it should be good. Then the next step is putting in some carrots. Spray a little bit of water in the transition zone to ensure sufficient humidity in the air of the dry zone. Okay, so now to the next step of isopod. This is the panda isopod. They have been doing quite... I thought I mislabeled the container. There are some wrong isopod in the bin. I have no idea why. Maybe they escaped. There are 2. We should put them aside first. So they've been doing quite well. And yeah. There's so many of them now. See, we even have brown panda in here. Look at the number of isopods. There's so many of them. There's just simply so many isopods in here that I don't know why, but it just keeps reproducing and reproducing. There's even another orange panda in here that I'm definitely not going to take it out again. This species of isopod requires a moderate to high humidity level, and they generally eat a lot of plant matter when compared to how much protein they eat. The panda isopod keep reproducing. So the panda isopod keep reproducing and reproducing. There's so many of them, and well, I also spotted a few orange panda in there. Not this one. This is an invader. And also some pandas with some strange patterns. Anyways, it refused to unroll itself, so there's so many of them. There's so many of them. It's not orange panda. Why are all my eyes mixed up? What's happening? Okay, so I keep finding many more different type of isopods. It's just annoying. Why are there all sorts of random isopods in this bin? No idea. Anyways, we'll feed it as well. Just get some leaves, tear it apart, and then you just put some under the corkbark. By putting leaves under the corkbark, you provide a humid environment where the leaves can easily soak up water and soften over time so that they can resume their decomposition process. In the previous video, I've talked about how to prepare leaves for isopods through an initiation-activated fermentation process using soaking in water and also using a syrup. You should definitely watch that video. It provides a lot of key insights to how to make leaves very good for consumption. So now, we should put in a few carrots. Since this bin is very wet, that's why I'm not going to add any more water. Okay, so now this one is a dwarf spiny isopod. Whenever I take care of isopod, I always run out of time because it's just so time consuming. As I have so many bins of isopod that it takes more than 3 hours to take care of all of them. It's just... As usual, there are quite a lot of them. They keep reproducing and reproducing. See, they're even trying to... This one is mate guarding. You can see that the male is on the female. This one too. This one is about to. they're mate guarding, and then they're trying to prevent other males from reproducing with the female. So this means they're reproducing very actively. So, however, this species is often considered as difficult to keep, maybe due to their food requirement. See, the tiny monkey of isopod larvae. You can see them on this piece of cork bark. They're very tiny and light white color. If you see these kind of monkeys around, isopod larvae around, this means that your tub is very healthy and they are actively reproducing. See? Wow, this is ridiculous aggregation of mate guarding. So many. You can distinguish monkeys from the springtails by their movement and their body shape. Isopod monkeys are usually rounded in shape when compared to springtails, and they also walk slower. And they also wave both of their tentacles, antennas, alternatively. While springtail have a jumping or skittish movement. And you also see that there's a soil mite in this video, in this frame. You can see the soil mite. It's a rounded body, but it's too spherical to be an isopod. The isopod monkey should be oval in shape. It really depends on the species. Sometimes they're sharper, sometimes they're rounder. So now we should choose some leaves. If you're wondering, these are just legume tree leaves, and I process them myself. I have a friend who lives in a place with a greenhouse, so that he's able to grow these kind of trees. It is super useful because isopods really like these kind of leaves. They eat it really quickly, and they have a lot of beneficial nutrients. It's very effective. I'm not sure if you can get it, but regular maple leaves, sweet gum tree leaves, or oak tree leaves should be suffice. So this one is the papaya isopod. So, as usual, there's so many of them, and they keep reproducing. So many that, so many, see? So many, right? You see all the larvae of isopods? Whoa, this is ridiculous. This is a ridiculous number of isopods just on a piece of log. Like, imagine you're outside in the wilderness, flipping random logs to try to find isopods, and there's just so many of them. How ridiculous. So let's catch one. One that's big enough. Now you can see the isopod up close. So goofy. Anyways, we need to feed it, so as usual we tear up the pieces of leaves. If you are enjoying this video so far, please consider subscribing and liking this video. You greatly help our channel. Thank you. Why are isopods always misplaced? Why are there always random isopods in the wrong containers? I have no idea. But anyways, yeah, it should be fine. Hopefully I don't get any like black marinas, or else it will be a disaster. In the eggshell, there are a lot of isopods today, but sometimes there are no isopods. They reproduce quite well, with a good rate of reproduction. I'm quite satisfied. So now, we cover it up with a breathable fabric. In the next episode, we will try to find where these isopods belong to. Make sure to watch the video and don't miss out by pressing the bell and also subscribe to the channel. Thank you for supporting.